Coming to the plate now, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Donaldson is over to take a look. Bouncer up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Machado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis, number 26 for him on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Mark.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The average right at 280 coming in. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Sonny Gray gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Next to bat for Toronto, Corey Spangenberg. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Gray's ready. Here's the delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Tulowitzki, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 2-1. It's taken for strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more, 3-2. The next 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing 3rd base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Reyes playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep it.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. The 2-1.
This is line to left. Piazza is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Now the 1-0. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Ball one.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Lopez ranging forward. He's there and records the first out. In now for the O's, Manny Machado, who worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
In now, Donald Jones. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Davis. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Machado is off at first with 2 away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Three-two pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoop, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Now at the plate, Devin Travis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Gray ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Davis is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, right fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Schoop is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now at the plate, Reggie Wolf. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Gray into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's 2 runs here. Hits with one of them being the home run.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Striding in once again, Brock Holt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So digging in now, Brian Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. Push softly over toward the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro De Aza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field.
Leading off the Blue Jays fourth.
Now the pitch.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
One ball, one strike to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007. Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Gray's ready. First pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the Jays back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there. 1 out. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Machado now on 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch. The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
The batter number 44, designated hitter, Donald.
Standing in now, Donald Jones. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, guys, this has been a close one, but the first place team is flexing their muscle a little bit. And they better watch out because this second place team does not want to find themselves in a wild card game.
I agree with you, D-Roy, and that's one of the things when you're in first place, as long as this team has been, we're getting late into the season right now. They need to keep playing good fundamental baseball and not let off the gas pedal. They have a team down. They need to step on it.
On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. To his right, Tulowitzki. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. Middle of the night at Rogers Center. 4-3 Baltimore. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Devin Travis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. Machado is there. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder number 32, Jay.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Dribbled up the line. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Reggie Wolf. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Mark Trumbo will start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Trumbo, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Brock Holt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And leading off the inning, Carlo Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And there's a base hit on the line.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Piazza will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Lopez leads off first with one away. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Piazza going back at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone.
The batter, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Rex Griffin. They still watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Jays strike for a...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Leading off the inning, Brian Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, Ali.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
De Aza, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard on the ground toward short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Orioles lead one, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. High and deep to right center. Holt will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Second baseman.
Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
All right, fielder number 30.
Bases empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh. 2-0 to count to Jay Bruce.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Reggie Wolf would be next. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 5.
Next to bat for Toronto, Reggie Wolf. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit hard toward the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And it's fouled away. Bruce, the runner at third. Wolf on at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Ready for another shot now. Donald Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 46.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. From the stretch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Rhett Griffin. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And there's ball 1. Tulowitzki stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. Back at Rogers Center, look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Bruce Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. wasted pitch there, 1-2. Storen, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping in, Brian Reyes. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. A ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Blue Jays rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.